Hello everyone and welcome back to Pikmin. Last time, I purposely killed them all just to show the extinction cutscene, or part of it, and we're gonna see the second part, or the consequence of this cutscene right here, going to the impact site. If you're in trouble, like I sorta kinda am right now, go back to the impact site, because there's virtually no enemies that can defeat your Pikmin. At least, as long as you stay in the main area. It's the easiest place to, like, make your Pikmin army again. It's what the developers intended this area to be. Of course, there is another segment of this place that has some enemies, but it's still a very easy location. Anyway, when the Pikmin become extinct, the onion releases a single seed. So if we only had, like, a missing, like, only yellow Pikmin right now, the onion would have built a single yellow Pikmin seed. But because we lost all our Pikmin, nope, all the onions had to be able to make a seed. Come to think of it, since the onions have this ability, I wonder why they don't just do it all the time. Kinda weird. Also, kind of why I feel it's non-canon that the onions can make their own seeds. But then again, they didn't make their own seed back when we first found them. So maybe it is like an ability they have, the onions, to make their own seeds. Maybe I'm overthinking things though. Because they're just video games after all. Anyway, rebuilding my Pikmin army kind of slowly right now. It makes the whole process of getting the alternate part in this area a bit tougher too. I'm going to be mostly building red and blue Pikmin. Because they're the most important Pikmin to have. Well, red Pikmin are the most important Pikmin to have in the final area. But blue Pikmin, they're the most important Pikmin to have in right now. Because we're gonna need to go into water a bit to get the last ship part. Oh, make some honey. Yellow Pikmin, not very useful. In fact, I only need like 3 of them, to be quite frank. I guess I'll build quite a few, just in case, because I believe I will need to use them for something in the final trial area. But overall, yellow Pikmin, they've expanded, or not expanded, they've used up all their usefulness, or they're no longer useful. Whatever the evil overlord says to his henchmen when he has no more use for them. Because that's what some of you might think I am right now. The evil overlord who completely destroyed his Pikmin army simply well, simply for science, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna go get those things up here. To get those things up here, you have to unblock the geyser right there. And you can throw your Pikmin up there yourself, but it's actually sort of kind of easier to have them build up the stick right there. And they can all climb it up easily. So, I could potentially spend most of this day just building my army in this small enclosure that is called the main location or main site or whatever. But I'm actually gonna venture a bit out. As soon as I get a sufficiently big Pikmin army. Blue Pikmin army specifically. Because blue Pikmin, they're the most important Pikmin to have. It's kind of crazy that there's a challenge mode that has even more stuff to get here. And it's actually quite difficult to... Well, really? The yellow Pikmin are carrying that? Well, I won't let that happen. I need more blue Pikmin more than anything. Don't know why I threw more reds. Okay, it is the majority that carries back the pellet. The Pikmin keeps switching around, I don't know why. Yep, that's how we're gonna do this. Pikmin on that. And I guess a red Pikmin on that. Really? Being a bit difficult to build up my Pikmin army again right now, but I'm not surprised. This game is a very casual experience. Despite the fact that it's probably, in a sense, the hardest Pikmin game, it's still a game... You only have to get 1 ship art a day, and you'll get the best ending. Well, or at least the average ending, because the last part might be a bit difficult for some people, but overall, this is a very casual game, and This area right here kind of proves it. There's no area that's more like safe in the entire Pikmin series. The impact site. You can easily grow as many Pikmin as you want with no danger at all. Well, as long as you don't leave the main area. But then again, it is relatively easy to lose most of your Pikmin too, so... who knows? Where's the other Pikmin? Are they sprouts? Oh no, they were picking up honey. Yellow nectar. I'm kind of surprised we didn't get that many. I don't really have that much of a sizable army, but I'm gonna deal with what I have. Iridescent Fleet Beetle. You can hit them quite a few times in this game. In Pikmin 2, they reduced the maximum number. The maximum number you can hit them is 3 times, but in this game, you can hit them as many times as they are out in the open, which is quite often. At least I think you can hit them as many times as you can. Maybe it's 5 times, the maximum number of times. Anyway, they do drop nectar, and that is useful. So, which is why I'm going to bring back their pellet. And there's some bombs right there that we're going to make use of. Right away. Use all the bombs. Okay, but however, this area right here may seem safe. That's not the case at all. First of all, we're gonna mostly bring our blue Pikmin, and all of a sudden, a gooey substance appears out of nowhere. Unfortunately, it follows us, because that's what it has to do. So, the Goolix, that's the name of this creature. To damage it, you attack the small nuclei. The one that's bigger, if you attack it, you'll deal more damage, or depending on how many Pikmin that are currently attacking the smaller nuclei, but it also, like, remove all the Pikmin that is stuck to it. I don't believe it instinctively makes the big nuclei hit itself, so you can, like, have it not get rid of all the Pikmin currently attacking it. Anyway, it's going to take quite a while for our blue Pikmin to defeat it, so I'm going to leave them be for the time being. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this gate right here, because it's kind of important to make ourselves a good shortcut. 2 bombs. It's not quite open yet. I'm going to leave my Pikmin to open it for the rest of the day. Where's the other Pikmin? The yellow one that was stuck somewhere. Anyway, the ship part's right over there, but we need blue Pikmin to be able to get it. And so far, well, they're all busy trying to defeat the Goolix. It's gonna take almost an entire day for them to defeat it. There is a fast way to defeat it, but I'm kind of inexperienced at attacking it. So I'm gonna leave them be for the time being. With this shortcut right here, I don't have to worry about them anymore anyway. I'm gonna go back and get more blue Pikmin. Because I kind of need blue Pikmin immediately right now, so I need to bring at least 3 for that pearl. Now, and then after I grow all the blue Pikmin, I'm gonna have to use them to get the ship part, and hopefully I'll have enough time to get the other pearl from more red Pikmin. Because after I get the ship part, the blue Pikmin, I won't need them anymore. Well, I'll need them, but not as much. I don't know if it's possible to attack the Goolix with a bomb, but I don't think it'd be that effective if it is. There's another enemy that appears here on even-numbered days. The Goolix appears on odd-numbered days. It's the Mamuta. I'll show it later in this video. Hopefully I have the time. Anyway, Pearl get. It's a pearly clam. You have to get your Pikmin out of the way before it shuts its mouth, otherwise they get eaten. Call your Pikmin. Sometimes your Pikmin can get stuck, and that's unfortunate. That means you'll likely lose them. But some losses you can't afford. Also, that was weird. And kind of dangerous. Anyway, blue Pikmin get this. Red Pikmin, they can pick this up, actually. Cool. Being a bit efficient right now. I'm gonna have lots of red Pikmin to spare soon. And the Goolix still not defeated, as you can see there. I do believe that if I attack the large nuclei with a blue Pikmin right now, it'll cause like massive damage to it, but I don't know. Maybe someone in the comment section below will have more insight on this creature, because this is in fact the first time I'm fighting this thing. I always arrived in the impact site on even number days when I was supposed to get the other ship part. It's kind of strange. Also, for some reason, Olimar gets damaged by it if he enters it. Kind of weird. Also, lots of Pikmin to pick up right now. The pearls give you like 30 Pikmin, I believe. No, more than 30 Pikmin. Oh, well, perfect. If I manage to get the other pearl, then I'll have a sizable red Pikmin army then. In fact, maybe I should give the other pearl for the yellow Pikmin, so they have lots of numbers too. Nah, not really. It's unfortunate, but if I really do need more yellow Pikmin, I can transform them in the final trial. But I don't believe I will have to use them. Is the Goolix dead yet? It probably is. I wouldn't be surprised that the blue Pikmin are bringing back the pellets right now. I have more than enough to deal with oh goodness, I always get kind of worried when I'm running out of time in this game, just because I know that in Pikmin 1, when it says that it's almost sundown, it's not kidding. It's almost sundown. So the Goolix can defeat non-blue Pikmin, but as long as you have blue Pikmin, they can't do a single thing. It can't do a single thing. If it hits a Pikmin that is non-blue, it will... goodness, actually, it's going to be kind of difficult to get all the Pikmin out there. I should only bring blue Pikmin, to be honest. Blue Pikmin it is. So, I believe my train of thought was that blue Pikmin will never get hurt by the Goolix, and that is true. And I don't think I have enough time to be able to get the other pearl. Unfortunate. And someone apparently attack power does not increase if Pikmin are flower Pikmin. And I lost one, unfortunately. Or two, or three. Two. The positron generator. Put a bunch of Pikmin to carry it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have enough Pikmin to be able to carry the other pearl. Of course, I don't want more blue Pikmin. I've got enough of those. So I'll carry it like all the way to my base and hopefully give it to red Pikmin instead. Because I'm gonna need lots of red Pikmin. But I guess I might need more yellows too. Also, if I... Aw, oh, damn it. One of those... yeah, sometimes the Pikmin gets stuck behind the object they're carrying, and because of that, they get eaten. And sometimes the Pikmin just don't attack properly, so it takes a bit longer to get to the object. Okay, carry this thing back. Any stragglers? Because I don't want stragglers. It's almost sundown, hurry up. Any time now? Okay. Yep, almost sundown, hurry up. Okay, so got the ship art back and the pearls right there. Gonna give it to my red Pikmin, even though I already have more than enough. And yeah, that's pretty much this day. Not a bad day. I managed to rebuild my Pikmin army with over 100 to spare. Well, not to spare, but I don't want to spare the Pikmin anymore. I really don't want to lose my Pikmin anymore. I already showed the extinction. I'm going to do my best to not lose any more Pikmin. Except for like one thing that I might do during the final trial that'll involve sacrificing a bit of Pikmin, but overall, I'm actually going to try to keep my Pikmin alive all the time now. But some casualties tend to happen, like the crushing glitch. Although we won't be seeing the crushing glitch anymore, if I may be blunt. Because we're not going to be seeing Bulborgs anymore. Anyway, the dolphin looks pretty much perfect right now, exactly as it should be. But we're still missing one part at the very least. I wonder what it is. Certainly not a part that will have no influence on actually... that will have no logical influence on how the final ending really should look like, but whatever. Yeah, that's it for today. It was still kind of boring, but at least it's a little bit more interesting than watching someone completely obliterate the Mamuta slash Goolix and get the ship part real quick because they have a 100 plus army of blue Pikmin at the ready. It felt a little bit more challenging than usual, at the very least, compared to other impact site videos. Especially in my case. I played this place so many times, and it's always felt so easy to me. It felt a bit more interesting having to build up my Pikmin army again, at the very least. I've got 100 Pikmin on my tail right now. Not a lot of yellows, but just enough for some things, at the very least. To carry more bombs, which is the primary thing they'll have to do. I did have all my Pikmin with me, did I? I didn't check, I was just too busy ranting for some reason. And for some reason there's a red Wolbarb here, but unfortunately he doesn't get a snack, and he's kind of angry about it. It's kind of cute. Yeah, the red Wolbarbs are really kind of ugly cute. Anyway, this diary entry happens if you get all 29 parts, and Olimar mentions that there's only one part left. Courage. Really had lots of... Only 7 yellows. Wow, that's kind of depressing. I really did not need that many more reds. I could have used more yellows. But 7 is more than enough for tomorrow. I'm probably only going to have 1 spare yellow, if some of you know what I'm about to do. Then again, I can make more yellows if I want to. There's a candy bop buds at the ready at the beginning of the day. But reds, those are the most important. Anyway, that was day 11, but I'm not quite done yet. I'm going to show the Mamuta at the impact site 2. I might also go back in one of my older save files, and also Starfall at the top of the screen right there. I'm going to go back to one of my old save files to show the Smoky Progg being defeated, and then I'm going to show the average ending. So hold on a moment. Okay, so now on, as I said, on even number days, we meet the Mamuta instead. It's supposed to be a rock-like creature, but it kind of looks like it has soft skin, if you ask me. Anyway, I've got a bunch of red Pikmin and 1 yellow Pikmin with a bomb right now, because I want to show what happens when you try to use a bomb on the Mamuta. Barely any damage. So for some reason the Mamuta is unusually resistant to bombs, and because of that you should never ever bother to try to use bombs on them. Anyway, to defeat it, it can't actually actively harm any of your Pikmin, and instead it just turns them into sprouts. To defeat it, you just basically throw Pikmin on it, but preferably from behind. And don't try to swarm it from front, because it can instantly ground all of your Pikmin at once, if you're unlucky. And once it's defeated, you actually get its body. Kind of cool. Also, when it grounds your Pikmin, it turns them into flower Pikmin instantly. So for some people, it might actually be useful to fight this thing if they want a bunch of flower Pikmin really quickly. But then again, this is the impact site. It's kind of easy to make flower Pikmin here. Anyway, I'm going to show the Smoky Progg getting defeated now. Hold on a moment. Okay, Smoky Progg, time for a rematch, or as I called it in the original video, the Mamuta larva. Apparently, the egg is supposed to hatch after you approach it, like 4 to 8 seconds after you approach it, but in this case, I do believe that it hatches after it's roughly at only 1/4 health of left. So it's actually kind of easy to defeat the Smoky Progg's egg form if you want to. But you don't get any reward if you do that. And it's actually kind of depressing if you do that. It's only after it actively starts murdering all your Pikmin that you really want to defeat it. And I actually went back to my day 10 save file for this, because I'm not sure if I would have been able to meet the Smoky Progg back in the day 12. Anyway, actually, you know what? I'm going to use the red Pikmin to defeat it. Or, actually, no, you know what? Since it's nearby the red Pikmin onion, I'm not going to bother doing that. The best way to defeat the Smoky Progg is to wait until it stops. And when it does, feel free to start throwing Pikmin on its face. And careful not to throw them on a tail instead. Make sure to... Oh, goodness. Seriously? Well, I think I lost 1 Pikmin there, or none at all. Yeah, no, actually, I don't think I lost any Pikmin. Okay, so as long as you're careful, you're not going to lose a single Pikmin. Yeah, as long as your Pikmin don't trip and end up, like, on it, you won't lose any Pikmin. It can take quite a bit of time to defeat it, especially with blue Pikmin. So you know what? I'm going to put them back inside. So now the beast won't be able to do anything anymore. It's trying to attack my blue Pikmin, the onion. Take out we only need 15 reds. It's safer to defeat the Smoky Progg with a small army. Because if it was a small army, it's easy to manage and make sure it doesn't accidentally fall onto its tail. Also, as some of you may have noticed, it actually regenerated its health. That's kind of tragic. If you attack it while it's moving, your Pikmin might accidentally land in its tail, or it might actually get thrown into it, like they just did just right there. That's the risk that you have to take. And sometimes it just accidentally land on the tail, and because of that, they die. Even so, the reward for defeating it is great, so it's not exactly a bad idea. Yeah, see, this is a risk. Each time it like makes the Pikmin fall off its face, the Pikmin end right in its tail, which means instant death. Tail is supposed to be like poison, but it doesn't feel like it. I feel it's a lot easier to defeat it if it's not moving, because when it's not moving, it means that the Pikmin won't accidentally like get caught in its tail while it's moving. But even so, where the hell is it going? That's not right. Don't do that. Well, unfortunately, I lost some of my Pikmin there, but that's kind of cheating right there, Smoky Progg. Hopefully, it doesn't go out of bounds. Sheesh. Anyway, gonna have to take out a few more Pikmin. So, it's almost taking me half the day to defeat it right there, because I'm taking my time so much. If I throw more Pikmin, I'm probably gonna lose more, but I am dealing more damage when I throw more Pikmin at it. But of course, I'm losing more Pikmin when I do that. If I'm good enough, I'll be able to defeat it on the next try. Yeah, it's dead. Once the Smoky Progg gets defeated, it gets a kind of nifty death animation, and it drops one single golden pearl. And much like the pearls of the pearly clams, it gives out a lot of sprouts. Any sprouts I should be aware of that are over here? Nah, they're all gone. It was kind of weird when it climbed up on the fence or wall right there. It is something the enemies can do, though. Anyway, for beating the Smoky Progg, you get 100 sprouts of any color of your choice. Most likely red, but also potentially blue if you fight the Smoky Progg early on. Anyway, I'm not picking up all those sprouts. It's going to take forever, so I'm just going to go ahead and show the average ending right now. So, hold on a moment. Well, back to here. Day 30. Game won't let me skip to the sunset. And, well, I'm going to be getting the average ending for sure, because I got all 29 parts. There's something else I can show, just for the heck of it. I'm going to use the little Pikmin for it, give them some love. So you take out your Pikmin, and then if you have the game controller, you press down on the control pad, but with the Wiimote, it's the number 2. Olimar crouches down, the Pikmin will pick him up, and they'll carry him back to their onion of choice. And he tries to drag up into it, but instead of actually going into it, like in the bad ending, fireworks happen. Kind of nifty. Also, I believe it is a kind of a neat way to get Olimar back to the base if you're like far away, because I believe like that flower Pikmin working together move faster. Or they can go through like shortcuts that Olimar himself can't reach. Maybe. You can also do this in Pikmin 2, I believe. Anyway, I'm just gonna have to wait for the rest of the day to end now. Man, it feels like the days go by a lot longer when you're just waiting around not doing anything. Like seriously, I popped on my 3DS, played some games on it, and it felt like it took forever for this day to end. Maybe day 30 is actually a bit longer than usual. Nah, probably not, otherwise the Wikia or something would have mentioned about it. It's just as long as every other day. So if there's parts that you need to get the average ending that are tuned locations, then you're screwed. Especially if you're playing the GameCube version where they don't allow you to play from previous days in your save file. Because that's one of the strengths of the Wii version. It allows you to restart from a certain day. It's excellent for like speedruns when you're trying to optimize every day. Anyway, average ending, go. Or normal ending, anyway. Only 29 out of the 30 ship parts. And it's not... The dolphin really isn't that incomplete, if I might be blunt. I mean, seriously, the only part left is completely unnecessary to, like, actually making the dolphin fly. Also, as you can see, since I have all the 3 colors of Pikmin now, we get to see 1 red, 1 yellow, and 1 blue. Kinda cute. I would suppose it would be 2 reds and 1 yellow if you didn't have the blues. Probably. So this is exactly the same as the bad ending, but instead, Almar managed to escape right here. Yep, almost a straight line up. A lot better compared to the bad ending. But Olimar is not happy, and for some reason he randomly disappeared there. Probably because the game wasn't made with the widescreen in mind. That was added later. Huh, he does look back. Because it's Earth, quote-unquote. Or an image of Earth. It's kind of telling that it didn't show the whole thing. Like, you only see part of it, of the planet. It really is probably just an image. Anyway, escape successful. Well, only 169 surviving Pikmin. Sheesh. And I did a lot better when it comes to not losing Pikmin the very first time I played. But oh, they only count it when it's only when the ship is completed. Sheesh. Anyway, shows all the parts we got. We're only missing 1. And the optional parts are the Nova Blaster, the Space Float, the Massage Machine, and the UV Lamp. And the last part that I can get. Which I will get tomorrow. And I guess I'll save the records. Because why not? Oh, never mind. They do show a full image of the planet. I guess since I got the normal ending, they have a credit sequence right now. But I'm going to skip this. I'm not sure if that average endings credit sequence was unique compared to the best endings, but still, I'm not going to show it until I get the best ending. We're going to see the best ending credit sequence. So that's pretty much it for this really, really eventful, well, series of events. The day itself was kind of boring, but I had to show quite a few things today. So, hope you've all enjoyed this video, and hope you all have a very nice day. Next time, the final trial, with only 7 yellow Pikmin. Bye-bye!